Good morning everyone. Today is Friday the 28th of August 2020. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Cath, I'm Keto Cath, and this channel is Kiss Keto by Keto Cath. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, hit the subscribe button down below and click the bell, and that way you'll get notified every time I make a new video. This channel is about my personal weight loss journey to lose 56 pounds. I'm not a medical doctor, I've got no background in medical training, it's just my personal journey. But I've got lots of hints and tips and advice, so if you're interested, please click the subscribe and follow me. So this week, what's this week been like? It's been a normal week. I've worked all week, I've fit in 3 cycles, Saturday, Monday, Thursday. Saturday we did a personal best, so I'm absolutely stoked, to be honest with you, to believe that I can do it. I did 32 miles. We travelled from home to a place called Ormskirk to Edge Hill University, and it was 32 miles there and back, and that's my personal best. So all in all this week, I think last week I cycled 55 miles. This week I've cycled 70 miles. I can't believe it, 70 miles in a week. And I've just made the time to do it, you know. So finding time to exercise is really, really important. It's really good for your headspace, and in fact it's a little bit addictive. I'm finding now that I want to go a bit further. I want to go a bit faster, and both of those things we've achieved this week, so I'm over the moon. What I have found difficult this week is the nights are drawing in now. I think this week was the last official week of summer. And it's getting a little bit darker at night, and I do suffer terrible with that winter sad disease. I hate dark nights, I hate the winter. I'm an outdoor sunshine person, so probably living in the wrong country, to be honest with you, but I found it difficult. I found me slipping into my old ways and wanting to snack in the evening. And normally I'd go out for a walk with the dog, but it's rained nearly every night. I think there's one night where one evening where I managed to get out for a walk, but other than that, it's rained every night, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. So I found myself not at a loss, but just wanting to slip into old habits and snacking. Now I have snacked, I'll admit I've snacked, I've had nuts, so they're all well within plan. But I've talked about this before, snacking is an emotional thing to do. It's not snacking for nutrition. I've had my nutrition, I've had my meals, and I've had 2 meals every day this week. I haven't eaten till late. But I've had 2 meals. Usually my first meal has sometimes been lunch about 2:30, and then dinner 6:30, 6:45. Sometimes I've eaten a bit later and then had my second meal as my snack, but I've just found it so difficult with the evenings drawing in. So the emotional side of snacking is very difficult to deal with, and it's something that you really need to plan for, I think, if you're going to be successful. And the thing about snacking is it's a vicious circle, because once you snack, your blood sugars go up, especially if you're snacking on carbs. Then your body releases insulin and it lowers your blood sugars, and then it makes you feel hungry again. So it's a vicious cycle. So you're stuck in this cycle of eating your breakfast and then snack, eating your lunch, snack, eating dinner, snacking in the evening, and the results of snack is fat. You get overweight, which is what I've done. I've done that for years, and that's how I've ended up overweight, constantly snacking on carbs. So this week I'm on low carb diet, and my snacks have been nuts. But still I just don't want to be snacking, so I've got to plan now for these evenings. How am I going to keep my headspace in the right space to not want to snack, and just to allow my body to have the ebb and flow where I eat food and then it uses it up, you know, before I eat again. And that's what intermittent fasting does. So I've talked about intermittent fasting. I intermittent fast, which intermittent fasting means you go for a long time without food in your 24-hour day. So I tend to go from Say I eat dinner 6:30 at night, and I may have a snack later on. I don't eat after 9 o'clock at night. I then don't eat until about 2:30 the following afternoon, and that's intermittent fasting. But what intermittent fasting does is it changes body's dependence on frequent snacking and it allows it to use up what you've eaten. But to be successful, you've got to deal with the emotional side. You need what's called a bridge, which means when you feel like having something, you've got to go to, mine's coffee. Let me just have a sip. You have a go-to, something that you can have that will see you through that wanting to snack. And I've talked about this before. Intermittent fasting's been done since the dawn of time. All religions have fasting in them. Christianity, Jesus went into the desert for 40 days and 40 nights and fasted. Muslims, they fast from dawn till dusk. It's during some of their religious, but it's been done since. It's not a bad thing. You do get people saying, oh, you can't go that long, you have to eat regularly. No, you don't. You're not allowing your body to use up what you've eaten before you're eating again. So intermittent fasting is a very, very healthy thing to do for your body. I read on Dr. Sivis that there's been a recent study in America, and intermittent fasting has been shown to help with longevity of life. It's a good thing to do for your body. It allows your body to repair itself. It allows it to use up the food. So I do practice intermittent fasting. I don't do longer than 2:30 in the afternoon. I don't do 24-hour fasts or anything like that, but I do feel the benefit of it. I just need to prepare for these dark nights and winter setting in, and the headspace. I do find the exercise really, really helps, because I'm so stoked after doing a personal best that I'm buzzing and I'm living on that. But when it gets to evenings, I need to. So I'm going to start knitting. Don't laugh. Yeah, I'm gonna do some knitting this week just to keep myself busy. So how have I done this week? What's the weight loss been like this week? 70 miles is a fair old way to cycle in a week. So this month is my 2-month on keto. I started keto on the 27th of June, and I shall put some pictures in a little while, my before and afters. And not that I've finished, it's not an after, it's before and during. 27th of June, and yesterday was the 27th of August. My starting weight was 196.25 pounds. Last week I weighed, which was 14 stone and 1/4 pound in English. Last week I weighed 12 stone 4 3/4 pounds. So this week I'll put my picture in here. My current weight, 12 stone and 1/2 pound, which means in total 168.5 pounds. So this week I have lost 4 1/4 pound, which is I'm amazed at. And so far, and it's only 2 weeks since I lost 7 pound. So 4 1/4 pounds in a week was pretty good going. My total loss now, I'm 1/4 pound off 2 stone. My total loss is 27 3/4 pounds. So in I think it's 9 weeks this week, 9 weeks of keto, 2 months. So in 2 months I've lost nearly 2 stone. I'm literally halfway to my goal, so I'm absolutely stoked. I'm buzzing this week, and it's only since I came back from my holidays, which was about 4 weeks ago, I wanted to get into the 12 stones, and now I'm like a pound off getting into the 11s. So watch out 11s, I'm coming for you. Next week or 2 I'm going to go and get in the 11s. I'm thinking actually of doing, and I don't know whether you'd be interested. If you are, please comment below. I'm thinking of doing I did a how to get started, which was just advice really for anybody thinking about going on keto. But I'm thinking of doing like a week meal plan, so breakfast, second meals, and just different things you can choose. So one of these breakfasts and one of these evening meals. So anybody that's thinking of getting going and not quite sure how to do all the macros and work out how much protein it would be an easy eat one of these or eat this, and like a shopping list to go with it. So if that's something you're interested in, I'm not saying I'm doing it this week, it could take me a few weeks to put that together, but if that's something you're interested in, please comment below and I will try and make that video. I made a video the other day of some keto cookies, which you'll find on the channel. They were absolutely delicious, and I'm definitely making more of those this weekend. What I'm thinking of doing is topping them with a little bit of Heartless sugar-free jelly, but made, rather than a pint, make it into a quarter of a pint. Just cutting a circle out, putting it on top, and then covering them in chocolate and making them into Jaffa cakes. Watch this space. So yeah, I'm absolutely over the moon again. Great weight loss this week, 2 stone, you know, quarter of a pound off 2 stone in 9 weeks. It's just amazing. I'm going to put some before and after pictures in here now, so you can see the transformation. I just feel like I look like a right mum to before. Excuse me. And I just feel like it's took years off me. It really, you know, looking at before and after pictures, I just feel like it's took years off me. Had a massive clear out of my wardrobe the other day. Just so many clothes that don't fit. They've all gone recycled. But yeah, it's just a big and I've still got 2 stone to go. So I mean, I'm absolutely over the moon about how I feel and how I look at the moment, but I've still got, I need to be within the healthy BMI weight range, and my maximum I should be for my height is 10 stone 6. So I've still got a way to go. I want to get down to about 10.1. I want to get that 2 stone off, because it just gives me a little bit of wiggle room. But 2 stone to go. Nothing different next week. I don't know whether I'll be able to fit in the bike rides, because the weather's just terrible at the moment. So whether I'll be able to fit in the bike rides, I don't know next week. So whether that'll affect my weight loss, we shall wait and see. But I'm really going to try and get in the 11s next week. So watch this space and see if I'll make it. Check in with me next week. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. I really want my subscribers to grow now. So don't just watch something. This is about 60-something% of people watch the videos but don't subscribe. So please, please, please subscribe and hit the bell button, and then you'll get notifications. Let me know if you want me to make a video on, you know, a week of keto and what to eat, what I'd recommend. And I shall see you next week. 11s, I'm coming for you. Bye. Keep ketoing on.